Just a few weeks ago, Chad Gable was one of the most hated men in WWE. Now, fans are cheering for him again. And after what happened on SmackDown, many believe WWE is finally preparing Chad Gable for the biggest push of his career.
I'm sorry. Now, I don't know if it's tonight, tomorrow, next week, but I'm asking for forgiveness.
But here's the crazy part. This transformation may have been WWE's plan all along. And if that's true, Chad Gable's future could be much bigger than anyone expected. Let's be honest. For years, WWE fans have been saying the same thing. Chad Gable deserves better. Every time he steps into the ring, he proves he's one of the most talented wrestlers on the roster. His technical wrestling is elite. His athleticism is incredible. And his ability to tell a story inside the ring is among the best in WWE. Many fans even compared him to Kurt Angle. Not because they're identical, but because both men had that rare ability to make wrestling look effortless. Despite all that talent, Gable never fully broke through as a main event star. While others received world title opportunities, Chad Gable often found himself stuck in the middle of the card. That's why fans became frustrated. The talent was obvious. The potential was obvious. Yet WWE never seemed ready to pull the trigger. Then WWE did something nobody expected. Instead of pushing Chad Gable as himself, they created El Grande Americano. At first, many fans were confused. Some hated it immediately. Others thought it was hilarious. But one thing was undeniable. People were talking about Chad Gable again. Week after week, the storyline became one of the most talked about acts on WWE television. His obsession with masks, his rivalry with Rey Fenix, the mystery, the comedy, the controversy. For the first time in a long time, Chad Gable wasn't being ignored. He was becoming a major talking point. And that's exactly what WWE needed. Because before you can become a top star, people need to care. Whether they love you or hate you, they need to react. And fans were definitely reacting. But then everything changed. The mask was gone. The character was exposed. And fans expected Chad Gable to double down. Instead, he did something nobody saw coming. He apologized. Not as El Grande Americano. Not as a villain. As Chad Gable. And suddenly the crowd reaction changed. The boos started disappearing. The cheers started growing.
Chad, now you understand what the lucha libre culture is about? And losing the mask is painful enough. I forgive you. Thank you. But remember, I'm not the only one you offended. Recuérdalo muy bien.
And for the first time in months, fans weren't focused on the gimmick. They were focused on Chad Gable himself. That's a huge difference. Because WWE can create characters. But they can't force fans to emotionally invest in someone. That has to happen naturally. And that's exactly what appears to be happening right now. The audience is reconnecting with Chad Gable. Not because of a mask. Not because of a storyline. But because they genuinely want to see him succeed. So why is WWE making this move now? The timing isn't random. Money in the Bank is here. SummerSlam is approaching. And WWE needs fresh stars. Let's face it. The company can't rely on the same names forever. They need new challengers. New stories. New fan favorites. And Chad Gable checks every box. He's respected by fans. He's respected backstage. He's one of the best in-ring performers in the company. And now he finally has momentum. This feels less like a coincidence. And more like WWE testing whether Chad Gable can become something bigger. Much bigger. Could Chad Gable win Money in the Bank? Absolutely. Could he become a future world champion? For the first time in years. That doesn't sound impossible. The biggest difference today is that fans are finally behind him again. And in WWE, crowd support can change everything. The El Grande Americano chapter may be over, but Chad Gable's biggest chapter might just be beginning. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Chad Gable will become a world champion someday? Or will WWE miss the opportunity once again? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more WWE news, analysis, and predictions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.